Hello and welcome to day 2 of the Cultivating Gratitude journey. Today we are going to literally expand on concepts of gratitude. Now, the goal is to get us out of the box of structured, linear, gratitude list type of thinking. I'm going to introduce you to the expansion grid. We want to incorporate both sides of our brain, the analytical side and the creative side. It's kind of one of the energetic hacks of the universe to boost gratitude. If you hear cat purrs on the recording or meows, it's because Monty, my cat, is on my lap. He wants to be involved. I've attempted this video a few times. And we have a cat. So, cats are very energetic creatures. And I am going to start off by sharing a gratitude with my cat. And I'm going to show you how to do the expansion grid. Basically, we want to expand on gratitude, quite literally. We want to do it physically, mentally, visually, and that is the key to expanding our way and cultivating gratitude internally. We want to engage, like I said, both sides of the brain. If you're naturally right-handed, if you're right-hand dominant, you use your left side of the brain, your analytical side more. Because, going back to biology, it's kind of cross-wired. The right side of the brain controls everything on the left side of our body. The left side of the brain controls everything on the right side of our body. So if you are not naturally ambidextrous, which means you can use either your left or your right hand perfectly well, I want you to start trying and writing a few things with your non-dominant hand. If you're already ambidextrous, then please continue and try to do these expansion grid exercises with both sides of your brain and your body. But being naturally right-handed, I would want to incorporate some left-hand writings and doodles in time. And if you're left-hand dominant, you'll want to try to incorporate your right hand if you can as you go through the exercises. So let me show you what an expansion grid is going to look like. Now, if you want to take your normal gratitude list, I'm going to throw up some ideas here, but these are like overall categories, We can be grateful for people. We can be grateful for things in our home. We can expand on gratefulness for money. Even things like the weather, seasons, anything entertainment. Let's go with, music, movies, video games, books. If you want to list your favorite musical artists, your favorite actors, even voice actors, favorite authors, there's a lot of things we can expand on. We can go pick something like our general job, career category, and we're going to start expanding on that. You can pick a hobby or a skill that you have that you really want to cultivate more gratitude towards and expand upon. So whatever calls to you, this is kind of like just an introduction to the expansion grid. So whatever topic calls to you and you feel like you can have the most fun with right now, that's what we want to go with. So let me show you what the expansion grid looks like. Now, I want to focus on a topic that I can write a lot about. Right now, I am going to go with a general entertainment. Let's go with just everything entertainment that I am grateful for. So what I do, I put that in the center of my page. If you have a blank piece of paper you can expand on. If you're using a digital media, you may want to open up like a more creative paint app where you can write and explore, vertically, horizontally, expansionally, everything. So whether you have paper and pen, your journal, just want to maybe turn it to the side, have more of an expansive view whatever your topic is, you want to put that in the center of your page you want to work with. Now, if you want to draw like a square or a circle around it, I call these like little bubbles. You can do, expansion grid bubbles. You can do expansion grid squares or just the general words. So everything entertainment. Now, things that I am grateful for, I'm going to fill that in around the circle. So I want to go with we'll do general categories and then we'll get more specific. Like, I am a gamer. So video games, if I can write, that would be my forte. I'm very grateful for video games. Now I'll draw a little bubble around that. But from there, I really love Final Fantasy. That is my all-time favorite game. I am mainly grateful. I show gratitude for the story, creativity, characters, however you want to expand. This is trying to just, follow the train of thought. You go with one item, you kind of fill it out as much as you can, and then you want to go to a different concept and expand, continuously expand on. So video games, I also like things like Grand Theft Auto. It's stress relief for me. And being able to do stuff that you can't do in real life, like run people over. Yeah, that's why I play video games. They're stress relief. And by the way, I'm going to be completely honest with you as a human being to another, because I want to encourage you to, really expand and really call yourself out on your own life, your own BS, if you need to get to the core of your own gratitude. We all love our own things for our own reasons, and it is perfectly okay to love gratitude, to love video games, books, videos, like music, if it's a stress relief, whatever that means to you. Now, mentioning Grand Theft Auto and virtually running people over is a stress relief for me. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that in real life. That's like, I'm not really, that has never crossed my mind, honestly. But, video games to me are an escape. That's what they are. They kind of expand experience virtually in different ways. And yeah, it is okay, perfectly okay, to love video games for that reason, if that is okay with you. Okay? Just saying. But so other video games I like, basic mobile games, anything cat. I am just cat merge games on my phone, little stress relief, incorporates my other loves. But that is kind of like, we can expand on video games, I could, but I also want to go, let's go with books. I am very grateful for books. I'm a bookworm. I am perfectly happy curling up in a corner with a cozy blanket, the book on my lap with coffee, and a coffee in the morning. That is like the best thing ever. I'm an introvert. Favorite of all time is Harry Potter. I'm grateful for Harry Potter. It got me through my childhood. I think I've read all 7 books probably over 1,000 times collectively. Like, I'm one of those kind of Potterhead people. Alright? So, definitely Harry Potter. I can expand on why if I want to. What else? Let's just say magic, Magic. I'm grateful for magic and the entire story of Harry Potter and how it's shaped my life. But also Lord of the Rings. I'm very, very grateful for those kind of deep, structured stories of invented worlds, people. Like, that is my jam in life. I appreciate creativity and story. So if I want to list everything that I'm grateful for, these are definitely like surface level things that I want to include. And then let's go with like a general movie category. Movies, obviously the creativity and story shape lives. Movies I'm grateful for. We can also go with actors I'm grateful for, expand on those. Movies. general like stories, like actual movies I'm grateful for, besides like I can repeat like the Harry Potter movies, Lord of the Ring movies. But anything, I like documentaries. I can list like specific movies I'm grateful for. Other forms of entertainment, music. I don't know. I love dancing. I'm very grateful for the ability to dance, move my body. I'm into, I am grateful for heavy metal. I am and will always be a Metallica fan. I blame my father for that. Not really blame, but he is definitely, his musical influences are mine, more so than my mom. My mom loves country and jazz. Obviously, my dad drove me to school more because he was into Metallica, AC/DC, and other things. So, but Metallica is my all-time favorite band, honestly. So, you're going to learn a lot about me in this course as well. But again, whatever you feel more comfortable with exploring, I just want you to be honest with yourself and really dive deep and just list everything that comes up that you're grateful for in each category. Like whatever category calls to you. You don't have to do every category. You can just pick one or two. But really, like, the goal is to expand outwards. You know, get out of the structured list, but try to make this a three-dimensional model of what you consider gratitude. You know, everything you want to be grateful for in the current category in the center. Now, let me get a new piece of paper here. And I just want, let's just do gratitude for my cat. You know, just cats in general. Let's pick that category. Why am I grateful for cats? I may write down toe beans, you know? If you're a cat person, dog person, you understand, right? Just, you know, they're cute. I really can't explain it. It's just a feeling. But I am grateful they exist. I'm grateful for my cat Monty. You know, he is 13 and a half years old now. He's a very expressive cat. I love him to death. That's not the right expression, but you know what I mean. Because remember, change your words, change your life. And we don't want to invite any kind of that energy, but again, it's okay. We grow and experience and evolve in life. But yeah, so we're talking cats. Monty, he is the number one in my life right now. I did lose my cat Ziva. I'm very grateful for the 11 years we had together. But she passed away from thyroid cancer in 22. So I am grateful for all of our experiences for 11 years. Again, I can expand on this individually. I do miss her bread making, i.e. biscuit making, or basically kneading, you know. She was a classic kneader. I was her mama. You know, that is an experience I treasure and appreciate having, especially in general as a cat lover, but more specifically for my cats that I've had in my life. Now, I am somewhat grateful for 3 a.m. wake-up calls when I worked early. So, you can find some sort of appreciation, gratitude for those kind of experiences over time. It may not be at first, but if it works for you, put it down on the list. You know, I actually love the, you know, cat on the lap feeling. I'm one of those people that, you know, I won't move because my cat is asleep on my lap. So my legs have gone numb, I admit, right? But that is actually, you know, when your cats are gone, you do miss that experience, you know. So I personally appreciate cat on the lap, numb feeling, at the end of the day, because that's my social interaction with my babies, you know? So whatever category you want, maybe you want to explore what you're grateful for about your dogs or just the general concept of dogs. You know, if you're a horse person, a bunny person, a bird person, you know, a llama person, whatever animal you want to kind of take and expand upon, just kind of find everything that you're grateful for. Like llamas. I'm just going to say they're fluffy, right? Very fluffy. They spit. I'm grateful for not being in the spit zone. I'm going to do no spit zone. Alright, I've seen them on the farms before. I know. Just, you know, whatever you feel like you want to expand upon, you know, have fun with it. You know, be serious, have fun, be a little cheeky, be a little sarcastic if that's you, but try to expand outwards. You know, instead of listing all these things, you know, I'm grateful for cats, you know, Monty, toe beans, you know, that linear list, vertical, horizontal, whatever you usually do, you know, try not to do that this time. Try to just expand with this energetic grid, this bubble grid, and work your way out as much as you can. Going back to the entertainment one here, you know, just keep going. Like, what is it about Metallica that I like? I mean, I can't play guitar. I am jealous of the guitar playing, you know? It's inspired me to learn one day, but will I ever be, like, that good and being able to do, like, the Dragon Force solo? Like, I don't think so, but that is an appreciation I have for those artists who can do those riffs, you know? And, you know, solos, everything, like, just keep expanding. Whatever comes to mind, make a little line, add little words around it, however you want to get creative and expand in like a bubble grid form, go for it. Okay, so whatever way, I just want you to pick one, maybe 2 topics max, maybe 3, whatever calls to you, but try to start exploring the grid mode. Now, we're going to start taking topics and working on them individually. Heads up, tomorrow is people. So we're going to start the gratitude journey by expanding everything people. So that's maybe one you want to avoid today because we are going to work on that tomorrow. But just pick something fun. Now, part 2, after you start just drawing, writing out the words, I did mention doodles. I want to encourage you to doodle. And also, like, I put down Harry Potter. I may put in, like, a little lightning bolt symbol. If I could draw Hedwig, I would. We'll just do a little Crookshanks stick figure cat representation there. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you're not an artist, do what you can, right? But the act of doodling and adding some sort of creative, your personal touches to your gratitude expansion, you're going to start feeling that energy a little bit more. You're going to start cultivating that energy. Remember, gratitude is like an acknowledgement to the universe. Like, I want more of this. I love this. I want more of it. And if you can do like a little cute little drawing about something here or there, you know, it's like, it just gives that little energetic push to the universe. Even like something as simple as music, just, you know, a couple musical notes there, dancing. I'm like a stick figure person. Like, that to me will represent dancing. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to be over the top here. Just do something. And even if you don't want to doodle or draw, and you really have nothing like to symbolize it, grab some color. You know, just make it fun. Do some dots. Start getting some colored polka dots going. Once your gratitude journey, like expansion grid, is done, like everything, just like, you know, add some color. Just draw whatever. Hearts, bubbles, circles. You know, if you want to try to make it look like water, you know, a little circle with a half moon there, and have little bubbles coming up on your drawing. Whatever you feel, I just want you to doodle. You know, get your verbal writing words out, expand them exponentially around, circular, horizontal, vertically outwards on your paper. But then add those doodle elements. Add some color. We want to engage both sides of our brain again. You know, we have our analytical words, and we're going to creative grid with color and design. It's like a brand new thing, I know, to try to spruce up your current gratitude lists in once. However you want, you know. If we go back to my cat one, I'm gonna put cats all over this, you know what I mean? I can just draw kitty ears, whiskers, a little nose, you know. I'm gonna make it like super cat. And like, if you want to make your bubbles per the design, you know, incorporate colors, whatever you feel is right for you. But I want to encourage you, at least once, and maybe just for this journey, you can go back to your linear thinking afterwards. But just for this journey, try to expand this way. Give it a try. If you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to do it anymore, but give it a try. The more we go throughout the journey, we're going to expand on this and really kind of get into the nitty-gritty on like specifics, kind of like do's and don'ts. But just as an introduction today, explore. Explore the grid, start expanding, pick one or two topics that really call to you, that you could really write a lot, expand a lot, do a lot of bubbles, and then doodle. Make it yours, make it creative. Even if you never see it again, just spend a little time and energetically start cultivating some gratitude today. I hope you're excited. I'll see you at day 3. Thank you.